Good morning and welcome to Peace Out, where we are all learning together to peace out. And it is an every day, every moment, every hour type of thing, right? Every day we get the choice to trust what Jesus said. Isn't that cool? We have a choice. We don't have to trust that he gave us peace. He still gave us peace. It don't make that peace go away. But every day we have a choice to believe what he said. If you get a chance, go grab a copy of the latest book. I'm already working on the next one. I promise you, I really am. This is book 2 of Command Your Morning. Set that intention in the morning. We're going to talk about setting intentions today, as a matter of fact. I didn't think about it that way, but we are, because we never know what a day is going to bring, right? We never know. We can start out, days can be great, and they can be great all day long, but we can start out great, something might happen, and then the day gets better as the day goes on. We never know what a day's going to bring, good or bad. It doesn't have to always be bad. Maybe somebody will drop $1 million in my checking account today. That would be awesome, right? That would be something really good. I could win the lottery, but I don't play the lottery, so that's not going to happen. But we never know when when things are just going to be crazy in our world. But we can set our intention in the morning and go, I know Jesus gave peace and he didn't take it back. I know that he promised me he would always be with me and he's not going anywhere. We can go back to these truths that are not going to change and know that no matter what changes in our lives, no matter what changes in our day, no matter what goes on in these crazy heads of ours, okay, maybe that's just mine, right? God's going to be the same and his promises are for sure. They don't change. They don't go away. He doesn't cancel them. He doesn't cancel the subscription. So don't cancel your subscription to peace because it's still there, right? It's still there. The service is always there. It's just, we got to stay subscribed, basically, right? His peace, his grace, his mercies. We just got to stay connected with him. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. I was thinking about how we just go through things. We've been talking about David. We talked about David. We talked about Paul and Silas, and how sometimes situations put us can cause fear. Like in our, it's normal to be afraid. It's not a sin to be afraid. It's what we do with that fear that is sin or not, right? But we got to take that fear, take that confusion, take that tribulation, whatever's going on, the trouble, take it back to him over and over and over and over again. And he's always there waiting for us. That is so cool about God. But I thought of this story this morning as I was thinking about what direction I wanted to go this morning with Peace Out. And I found myself in Daniel 3. And if you've read Daniel at all, and if you went to Vacation Bible School at the First Baptist Church of Wynnewood, Oklahoma, every year from the time I was 8, right? And then I worked in it when I was a teen. But anyway, if you went to Vacation Bible School or you go to Sunday school as a little kid or even as a big kid, right, you're going to hear the story of the 3 Hebrew children who were thrown in the fiery furnace. And we tend to focus on the truth that Jesus showed up with them. The angel of God showed up with them. And we hold on to that scripture, right? Isaiah 53 tells us, or 50, which one is it? Okay, 43 tells us, when you go through the fire, I'll be with you. When you go through the flood, I'll be with you. It's not going to overtake you. The water's not going to overtake you. The fire's not going to destroy you. And we have that in a more of a pictorial form here in the story in Daniel 3, where God showed up in the fire with them. We can take that to the bank. If we end up walking through the fire, God's going to be there. If life seems like it's swallowing us up, God didn't leave. He does not cancel his subscription to us. He's always subscribed to us. It's an eternal, forever subscription to us. And we can subscribe in the same manner to his peace, his mercy, his grace, because it's always there. And so God said, I'm going to walk in the fire with these guys. And the king goes, dude, there was only 3 men. We threw 3 and I'm seeing 4. Bro, go get them out, right? And so they go get them out of the fire. Well, I want to go back in the story just a little bit to their determination. Because go back in the story just a little bit. The King Nebuchadnezzar has set up a big idol, a literal idol. And he said, if you don't bow down to this, when the music plays, you get to go into the fiery furnace. You're going to die. I'm going to kill you if you don't play along with my ungodliness. I'm going to kill you if you don't play along with my idolatry. I'm going to kill you if you don't play along with my little game here, right? And they said, they did not bow. the music played and they went, we cannot bow to another God because we serve the one and true God. And can I say that's a hard decision? That's even hard in our world today. It's so easy to go along with the flow. It's so easy to go along with what everybody else is doing and watching whatever they're watching and listening to whatever they're listening to and reading whatever they're reading. It's hard to say, I'm only going to serve God. I'm going to keep my heart pure before him. That's a hard decision. They made that decision and they said, we're not going to bow down. So the king is angry and he calls them up and he's like, who's going to rescue you when I get through with you? I'm going to put you in the fire. And I love their response. Excuse me. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said this, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. You don't have to defend your beliefs. Just live them, right? If somebody asks you about the hope you have," Peter says, be ready to give an answer. I think it's Peter. Be ready to give an answer. But you don't have to defend your choice to serve God. Just do it. You don't have to stand up and defend your right, your choice to read his word and believe it over what you see on the news and what you see in the world and realize you don't have to defend the fact that you're trusting God for peace when the world ain't got none. You don't have to defend that. Just do it, right? So he says, Nebuchadnezzar, we're not going to defend ourselves before you. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to save us. Don't we know that when we face a trial, when we face a struggle, when we go through anything, from the littlest little frustrating thing in our days to the big catastrophic situations that can occur throughout a lifetime, can we just say God is able still? He's still able. He's always able. He's always there. He's still subscribed. God stays subscribed to us. We just got to stay subscribed to him, right? Because all the services are still there. The peace is always there. The love is there. But he's like, we're not going to, our God is able. Our God is able to get me through my this. Whatever your this looks like, God is able, period. But listen to this. He will rescue us from your power because maybe they're thinking, he's going to throw us in the fire and we're going to die and we're still going to be rescued from the king. We're still not going to be giving in to the king, right? He says, he will rescue us from his power, your majesty. Show respect, right? But even if he doesn't, that's a very powerful phrase. Even if he doesn't, your majesty can be sure that we will never serve your gods or worship the gold statue you have set up. Those are fighting words, right? He's going, God is able to reach down here and pick us up and put us somewhere else. He's able to get us out of the situation. He's able to give us peace in the situation. He's able to take us out of this horrible thing we're walking through. But if he doesn't, still not going to bow. Still not going to go by the world's agenda. I'm still not going to buy into the fear mongering that they're doing on the news and the fake stuff and that they're trying to divide on every side and all of these things. I don't have to be a part of that. My God is able to deliver. And if he doesn't, I'm still going to serve him. If he doesn't reach down and pick me up out of this horrible situation, I'm going to go through it knowing he is with me. He's not going to say, today's not today. No, I'm not in it for today. No, not today. I'm not doing this today. God could so easily go, you got yourself into this, figure out how to get out. You made the bed, now lie in it. That's not God's attitude. Now, we do get the repercussions of dumb decisions and bad decisions, and what we reap, we're going to sow. That's on us. That ain't on God. What God promises is even if you do something dumb, even if you do reap some bad seed somewhere, and you sow it and you start reaping it, I'm still going to be with you. If you go in the fire, I'm going to be with you. If the flood comes, I'm going to be with you. But that all goes back to, I'm thinking of the story where Jesus said the wise man built his house on the rock. And the storms came and the floods came and the wind blew and it didn't move the house. Now, the dude that didn't build his house on the rock, the winds came, the floods came, all of this came and it blew it away because it wasn't solidly on the rock, right? If we build on our lives on the word, if we have this kind of intention, this kind of attitude, no matter what happens, I'm still not gonna bow. God is going to be with us. He's going to be with us anyway. We're going to have that foundation. Here's what's interesting. The parable of the two houses, the storms came to both houses. The wind blew against both houses. The rains came against both houses. The floods came against both houses. The point wasn't that they built their house on the rock and avoided the storms. They built their house on the rock and endured the storms, right? The one who didn't was wiped away, but the same storm came to those who are rooted and grounded in the word and to those who are not. But when we're not rooted and grounded in God and his word, and we haven't set this intention of going, I don't care what I see, I'm still not going to bow to the world system. I'm going to serve God. I'm going to trust God. I'm going to believe what God said in this word, and I'm going to walk it out every single day. Even if it means I go through extra fire, even if it means I lose relationships, even if it means this or that or whatever may be repercussions, I'm still not going to bow to my heart to anything but God and this word and what he says right here. That'll get you through some storms. It won't keep the storm from coming, but it will get you through the storm, and your spirit, man, your soul will still be intact. That's what I love about God, because when they said that, even if he doesn't, I want to have that kind of tenacity. I want to hold on to God with that kind of tenacity. Even if he doesn't spare me the difficult things in life, even if he doesn't spare me from some of the problems, even if I'm facing a fire, I'm facing a flood, even if he doesn't just rescue me out of it, I'm still not bowing to this world system. I'm still going to bow my knee and my heart to the God of gods, the creator of this all, the one who gave us one breath in Adam, and we're all still breathing that same breath. I love that. You know, I've camped there sometimes. I'm still going to serve him no matter what. And that's what gets us through the storms. We wake up on the other side. They walked through the furnace. The people who threw them in were killed. And they had to the other people had to find a way how to get them out, open the door or something. They just walked out of the fiery furnace, but God was still with them because they said, even if he doesn't deliver us, we ain't bowing. We're not playing your game. We're going to serve God. Our eyes are on God. Period. Yes and amen. So set that intention. Command your heart. Tell yourself, I'm going to serve God. This looks bad. This is hard. This doesn't feel good, but I'm still going to serve God. I'm not going to bow to what the world wants me to bow to. That's hard these days. Trust me, right? We know that, but we're still going to serve God, and he's still going to be with us right there in it. Will we go through it? Yeah. Are we going to go through hell? Yeah, sometimes we do. But God doesn't abandon us. He will be there with us. Our house will stand when we attach our heart to his and go, you're not moving me from that. It won't matter. The wind can blow, the flood can come, the fire can come, and we're going to be attached to God heart to heart, and we're going to make it through because he's got a hold of us and he's not going to let go. He's subscribed to us, and it's an eternal subscription that never expires. I love that. That's a cool thought. I might have to think about that tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys. Peace out. Hope I said something that made sense. I'll see you again tomorrow.